It's week 9 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Condors and the Jags coming up next.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
A give, it's ETN off the option.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Jones. In trouble, and he's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They go play action now. Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
These are his numbers from last week's contest.
7 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
Jackson's throw caught by Tony.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
And they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
A 47-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
But looking deep here for Flowers.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Now it's Jackson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Jackson will throw again. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On second down, Jackson.
On target to his man, Likely.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
And the Jaguar first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. His throw incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with ETN.
Breaks a tackle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Roquan Smith, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Beckham goes in motion left.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 6-0 our score after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Tokyo set to go on offense once again. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count, if you're 4-4, the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson.
That's complete to Tony.
3rd touch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Jackson on 1st down.
Throwing out left and finding Whitewood.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Chubb is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is out of bounds here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors are able to extend their lead. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10.
In motion right is Ridley. Now ETN to start the drive. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Off play action, Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Pushing his way through, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
ETN once more.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now Jackson on second down. That's out to Chubb, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throws on target to Likely.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Again, Jackson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On second down, here's Jackson. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Condors will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. A drive that time of 6 plays.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to.
Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to give it to Ridley. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head over to the Pacific Northwest, check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Kenneth Walker with a couple of touchdowns there. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Sam Howell. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 13.
Jackson.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Jackson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage. And
this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
when you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here comes third down at 7. Now Jones. Over the middle to Beckham. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They bring their punter out there now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Adafe Owe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Now Jackson on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. It'll be a gain of 5, and 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The drive will start with an option going left. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point. As they can't get away, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
I hear the remote's clicking off right now. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
2nd and 15 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And one of the linebackers has got it.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
On the play. Recovered by Jacksonville.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one caught by Ridley. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7 and a Jaguar 1st down.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 17. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jaguars' 1st down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll find Jones again, complete. Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding. Offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Jaguars are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Bigsby will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Here's Jackson.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down. Cool. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, a short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Jones. That is caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Now
second
Jones.
at the 47-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Jones pass.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up third down.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Jones on 3rd and 2. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pull. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown. And that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type